Yeah.
Hey yo man, it's your time. And fuck poverty. Get this money, man. The fuck you gotta do, you know what I'm saying?
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Phil and Leroy the Judgmental Podcast.
What's up, everybody? This your boy Phil.
And I'm Leroy. So we going to TikTok creator Mike _ 904 _ Shout out to Anton Daniels. And Mike is talking about a single mother chose her son over him. here's the report.
Me and my girlfriend have come to an impasse in our relationship.
This motherfucker.
And I'm just having a hard time getting over something that happened to me. And I feel like it could be a relationship ending. And I just wanted to get, your guys' input, what you people think about the situation. But long story short, when my girlfriend lived by herself before she moved in with me, she lived in a neighborhood that had an HOA. It was just her and her son lived there. And she kept getting these letters in the mail saying she had violations and fines because, she was a single mom and her yard was completely out of shape. So
But her son is there.
I guess this is about 4 months in the relationship. I'm over there every weekend just working my butt off trying to get her.
Hell no.
Captain save him.
You ain't lying. Hell no to that option.
Where the son is there. Now, I could see if the son was like handicapped or disabled or something like that and she needed help. That's different. But if he in there, he able-bodied and laying around there, hell no. That grass can pile up all type of ways.
He can be 10 years old or older. He helping.
Yep.
So she stops getting these HOA fines. All of her bushes were overgrown. There were weeds. It was just in bad shape.
That's her business. No, he talking about we was in bad shape. No, she was in bad shape.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, hey, you got that teenage son. He's 17 years old.
He's 17? Shit.
I'm out here every single weekend, 8 hours a day, getting sunburnt, sweating, trying to improve your house. Can you come out and just give me a hand one day? She's like, yeah, sure. He can come out and give you a hand.
So he's 17 years old and this guy's quote unquote 8 hours a day with landscaping and he just sitting there watching TV.
He can give me a hand. No, I'm gonna give him a hand.
Right, exactly.
So I was like, great, I really appreciate it because today I have some stuff to lift up and it's kind of heavy. And after all, I'm at her house helping her and her son. So, she agrees to let him help me for one day. And he comes outside to help me. He ain't helping. He's just playing on his phone. I give him a task, like pull some weeds or rake this up over here or whatever. Nothing. I'm getting nowhere. Then he's gone. So I go in the house. He's sitting there watching TV.
I would have got my stuff and went right home.
I would have never volunteered for that mission to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
She got HOA fines digging in her ass. Oh, well, that's not my problem. You know what I mean?
Hey, man, your mom said you're supposed to help me. I'm out here trying to help you and save your mom money with these HOA fines, and you're sitting here watching TV, man. Turn the TV off.
Save her money for what? It ain't like she treating you to dinner and shit.
Right.
You paying for everything, so she can spend her money and pay them fines or get the grass cut.
I'm going to take it that he's a guy that don't want to be in the house by himself, one of those type of guys, like don't want to be alone, and he's
I'm going
up
to
in
take it
age.
that mom must got some good-ass box, so he just fucking became a sucker over that ass.
I don't, that to me, the box ain't even worth it if I got to be over there.
Oh, no, I'm not saying it is either, but I'm saying him being a sucker that ain't getting done on the regular, it means something to him.
Right. And I just don't want to be alone. I just don't want to die alone. He's like middle age or whatever. And, it's slim pickings out here and he just going to have to get what he can take. But I wouldn't take no shit like that. I would care less. I help you to the end. If he out there, like you said, if he was out there like, look, my mom got all these violations. I got to tackle this landscaping. And I'll be right there next to him helping. But hell no. He's sitting there playing on the phone when I'm doing this shit. That ain't my house.
When he take a break, that's when I take a break.
Mm-hmm.
If he done for the day, I'm done for the day.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I would have never volunteered for that anyway. Once I saw that she complaining about these HOAs, I'd be like, well, get your son out there.
Yep.
His mom took offense to that and said, you don't tell him to turn TV off. You're not his dad.
Oh,
like,
shit.
Me.
I'd be like, well, all right, then. Have a good day.
I thought you said he was going to help me. And later on that evening, it really bothered me that I was out there doing all that work for her and her family, and nobody in that family would help me. They wouldn't do anything but sit and watch TV. And we're privately in her bedroom, had a private conversation. I wouldn't say it was a rant, but, I just started telling her, look, this is wrong, and your son is really lazy. He didn't help me at all today, and when he was sitting there watching TV on the couch, that was inappropriate, and, you're babying him all the time, and this isn't how I do stuff, and I feel like you guys did me wrong, and I kind of had like a small rant. Well, she had her phone out while I was complaining. And I even asked her, I said, are you recording me? Are you making a video of me? She said, no. Well, she was making a video of me. And I've seen the video. And even on the video, I'm asking her if she's recording me. And this is a
You's a sucker, man. She's treating you like a sucker. Don't you get the hints? Say it again.
I said stone cold sucker.
Yep. Don't you get the hint already? That you sit there landscaping her house while they sitting around watching TV, and you sitting there talking to her in a private conversation in a room, and she recording you, and this is supposed to be your girl? Hell no. She's treating you like a sucker or something. It's like
she's using them.
Right.
She's using them for whatever she can get out of them. He's probably, like I said, he's paying for dates. They're probably going on trips and shit. He paying for it. He coming over cutting the grass. I'm not mistaken. He probably paying her goddamn utilities and rent.
Yep.
And now he want to complain to the internet. That's on you, homeboy.
Station between me and her in her bedroom, and I'm complaining about her son. Come to find out, she sent that video to her adult daughter. She has like a 30-year-old daughter, lives in town too. And then that girl showed her cousin. This video went around the whole family. I was secretly recorded complaining about her son.
But at the beginning of the video, he said this happened before she moved in with him, right?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Around the whole family. I don't think you should be able to secretly record your partner. I think that's wrong. Under no circumstance should you ever secretly record somebody that you're with and then send that video to other people.
Sir, she doesn't look at you that way. You's a sucker. And they sat up there and just she recorded you, and they just had a laugh around the family how this fool was acting.
But if this happened before she moved in with you, why'd you still let her move in with you? You should have been nipped that in the butt.
Yeah, I told you he one of them guys that like feel as though he don't want to die alone, and he just get anybody.
No, he one of them guys that can't get no ass, shit. So she giving him something. He fucking happy go lucky.
Like, I feel violated. And I'm having trust issues now. I'm always wondering, is she recording me? Is she lying?
Then why are you still talking to her then? And then you moved her in your house.
After that, he moved her in. He's a sucker.
Is it wrong to secretly record somebody who's kind of like having a small rant and then send it to people in the family? I mean, isn't that crossing a line?
All right, here's Mr. Mike back. And he's talking about
follow-up.
Yeah.
This is a follow-up video to a video that I made a few days ago about my girlfriend secretly recording me and then distributing that video to her family members. In this video, I kind of want to give you some more background information.
They're all laughing at you.
Right. We don't need a background. Wherever her background is, she's treating you like a piece of shit, and you just sit up there and just let it happen. You's a sucker, and you's a sucker amongst the family too, because they all had a big laugh about it.
And explain the timeline a little better. So the secret recording she took of me happened about 3 months into our relationship, and I'm now 1 year into the relationship. I didn't find out about the recording or the distribution of the video she made until just last week.
No, it's not. That's a lie.
Yeah, he's lying.
Yeah, that's a lie, because he would have said it. He would have said it before.
Mm-hmm.
She said, "Are you recording me?" Then I found out that she was.
They clowning on him, so he's trying to clean it up a little bit.
Right.
So that's why I made a video last week. Okay, it's all news to me.
No.
I want to give you guys some background story on her, and maybe
we don't need
kind of understand the situation a little bit better. Okay. She was married for 30 years. She married her high school sweetheart.
Get that back about that good box stuff.
Being single, she never had a boyfriend before, or she'd never been in a real relationship before, other than that marriage that she had been in. She's a breast cancer survivor. She's had a double mastectomy, and she's just been through a lot. I've been through a lot in her life, and we met online, and then we started dating. When I met her, I saw somebody who was struggling mentally, struggling financially. I saw somebody.
Yeah, he's helping out.
Why you stick with it then? You find out all this stuff off the bat from a girl. You're supposed to say, you know what? That's a walking red flag. I'm good.
that I felt a little bad for, and somebody that I wanted to help, and that's why I was helping her. And then I grew to love this person, but I guess my initial attraction, it might have been pity a little bit.
Please.
She could barely make ends meet.
That ain't your problem. That's hers.
She worked 2 jobs. She would wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Not your problem.
She would go open one restaurant, then she would come home in the afternoon, and then she would close another restaurant.
That ain't your problem.
So she was probably working 70 plus hours.
You could pay somebody to cut that grass. Them HOAs have people who got contracts out there like that.
Yep.
Burn the candle at both ends. And I would see her coming home from her second job at night, and she would literally just be limping to the door, like
she's
on one leg.
Living beyond her means too. She working 2 full-time jobs. She should have some bread.
Mm-hmm. And where's child support? She got a 17-year-old.
Oh, they don't put nobody on child support.
Because
we the only ones do that.
Had a knee replacement too.
Oh shit.
And she was just struggling financially so bad that in order for her to feed,
I bet you she big June. They be the ones that had a knee replacements.
By looking at him, I just can't see him with a larger woman.
Oh yeah.
See, I'm thinking that she's like nice and trim, and she had a double mastectomy, so she got nice, bosoms now.
Oh, them things probably was big from the door because she a bigger chick. And that's what draw them in, them real big old boobs.
She was feeding her family off the leftover food that both these restaurants gave her.
All people at restaurants. Exactly. All people at restaurants sit around and give kids leftovers.
Especially if you're open and closed manager, you're going to have all type of extra food. Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Exactly.
So that's the situation I walked into. I walked into somebody who needed help. And that's why I was helping her. That's why I was helping her get her yard straight so her fines would go away.
Save her.
And I was raised by a single mother, and she struggled, and she had multiple jobs. And
okay, sir.
I think I saw a lot of my own childhood when I saw those two together trying to survive.
Did your mom have some other man doing landscaping when you were 17-year-old and you just sat in the house and watched him?
Yeah, he full of shit. He didn't want to say he saw his own childhood in that situation. He want to say he saw his own mother in that situation. Right. But then it comes off weird if you say that's your mom, but you're trying to bang her. Because that little boy ain't living nothing like you was living. He chilling.
Nope. Yep.
Make it.
If they were such in dire strait, she would have had that. She would have had him out there pulling them weeds or whatever.
Or if she was in dire strait, she wouldn't be having no HOA. She got a goddamn crib without that.
True.
Them places like that, they be like gated communities and shit like that, where everything is nice and expensive.
And it's kind of what drew me to them and attracted me to the situation she was in. And I did grow to love her, but I think initially it might have been pity. But when you guys are saying, "Oh, that's the girl you should break up with," that's the girl.
Talking about what drew me to the. He said them, like the boy is respectful and he liked the boy. Yeah, right. He probably ain't got no relationship because he don't give a shit about you either.
Nope.
Girl, you should leave. Those are all red flags. Dumper. You're talking about a single mom who's out there just trying to survive, and she didn't have the energy.
Yep.
On the weekend to get up and go help me do yard work. And she does have an excuse for making that video, and it stems to her not being in a relationship other than with one person, and her not.
Oh, goodness gracious. This is an older woman. She know better not to do anything like that. So you try and say just because she don't have a lifetime of experiences with men, she think that's okay to record you when you're talking to her? Exactly.
Understanding some things, and I think I'll save that for another video because this is TikTok and this isn't a long format kind of thing.
We get the gist, homeboy. Suckers get licked. We know.
I don't know, sir. I think we found a gold mine here. So shout out to Mr. Mike underscore 904. Is that it? Yeah, Mike underscore 904 underscore. So we might gotta look out, it's Jim Bunny.
You need to
'Cause
jump back on them damn apps and find him another chick. That's what you need to do.
we got one. And we'll if he come back about this woman again, we'll talk about it. All right, we go to Detroit, Michigan, where a 14-year-old girl escaped a 10-day captivity on Detroit West Side after intense media coverage and social media awareness campaigns rattled her capture. The accused predator, 37-year-old Ronell Tremaine Agee. Here's the report.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Roop Raj. We begin with a Fox 2 exclusive. A teenage girl held captive for 10 days. Authorities say she left her Detroit home on her own and ended up with an accused predator. Fox 2's Jessica Dupnack is in studio with
Bet you they was talking online.
how she got away. Jess.
Well, Roop, according to police, it was actually
knocked her up.
Of the media coverage and Detroit police listing her as a missing person that finally rattled this guy loose enough to let her go. While she ended up with the 38-year-old on her own, it's unclear exactly how, because according to police, the two were strangers.
I don't believe that. Yeah, I don't believe that.
Boarded up windows, no knobs on the doors inside. A teen girl held captive in filth here on Detroit's West Side, allegedly by 38-year-old Ronell Agee.
He held her down. She tried to stop him. He held her arms back, and he continued to assault her. She was screaming, and he did not stop.
According to the Wayne County Prosecutor's Office, it went on for 5 of the 10 days she was with him this month.
She couldn't leave because the windows were boarded up and there were no doorknobs on the door.
Knives by his bedside. Agee allegedly threatened to hurt her family into keeping her quiet until he got spooked.
The defendant finally let her leave when he saw that she was posted as a missing person on social media.
Agee was already out on just a personal bond for allegedly recently pointing a gun at his wife's head and threatening to, quote, blow her head off. He has a history of assaultive convictions and diagnosed mental illness.
Okay, now did he strong on her into that house?
She sure know how to pick him.
Right.
She jumped right on that line. He probably was fucking smooth talking her and she went for it.
Yep. Like he strong-armed her.
And where's the wife at? Do the wife live with him? Because I ain't got a fucking girl hostage for 10 days and we got a wife.
Right.
Denying it all in court.
It's not true, Your Honor. Okay, all right.
When the missing teen girl returned home this month, the case was far from over for Detroit Police Major Crimes Unit.
We're going to investigate and follow any and all leads that are going to get us to a point where we can file charges.
In this case, a horror story, but Commander Rebecca McKay says all missing children's stories are vetted thoroughly.
I would warn anybody out there who decides they want to take in one of these young runaways that we're probably going to figure out who you are and what's been happening.
So I want to underscore one point from the story there. Ronell Agee, the suspect in this case, he was on a personal bond, out on a personal bond on tether at this home on the West Side when this allegedly all happened, when this girl was held captive for 10 days. So he was already in a lot of trouble with the law. Since then, the judge making, I would assume, is the right decision in this case with 11 felonies, remanding him to custody, of course, innocent.
There we go. Now, he done got all those damn felonies. Now he got a personal bond. They let him go.
But she just said, I want to remind you that you're innocent to proven guilty. No, you're not. Because if you're innocent, you wouldn't be still locked in jail.
Right. He got all those felonies on personal bond. They let him out, and he go sit around and mess with a child like that.
Yep,
that's what they
fucking
do.
Up the community. That's what it is. A pass to keep fucking up shit.
Mm-hmm.
Till proven guilty as this case moves forward.
Yeah, but the bond question and issue has always been something that's come up so often about whether there's appropriate bond for dangerous people out there.
Yeah, and he has a history, I think 3 other assaultive crimes in the past. Now, those were convictions, and it's hard. Sometimes it lays flat on a piece of paper in front of the judge or magistrate, and they don't necessarily know the ins and outs. But in this case, I think it was
bullshit. They could just look up his record and see. He got all those felonies. He been convicted. Then he talk about blowing his wife's head off. I would think that he actually would do it. If he have all them damn convictions and felonies and shit, his ass should have been in jail.
the right decision, and we're just glad that little girl is safe tonight.
I think there's a lot of moms and dads who agree with you out there that it was the right decision. Jessica Dupnack for us live tonight. Thank you.
There they go again. So we going to Chicago, Illinois, where Illinois State Trooper Kevin Bradley was investigated after a local restaurant executive whom he arrested for a DUI used Apple's Find My feature to locate his missing MacBook inside the trooper's Tinley Park, Illinois home. Here's the report.
As the I-Team first told you last night, hundreds of drivers have been arrested for DUI by the state's top cop, a moniker given to the
You did this story, Rory.
No, we didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, that he took the laptop in the house?
Yes.
I don't remember this.
Yes, you did.
Oh, well, we're going to have to look at it again.
That's all right. Go ahead.
Made the
You
most
definitely played this one
arrests
enough
in the
episodes.
state. But in court records, attorneys have accused the top cop
I remember talking
fabricating
about it.
evidence and violating drivers' civil rights. Drivers like Sherrard Holland.
Doing a favor for a friend of mine.
As the sun rose on the morning of June 2nd, 2024, local restaurant executive Sherrard Holland says he was confused when he saw the police lights.
I pulled you over because you swerved.
The son of a Chicago police officer, Holland says he was the designated driver for a coworker after working overnight when he was pulled over by Illinois State Police Trooper Kevin Bradley. After speaking with Holland, Trooper Bradley wrote in his report he could smell the odor of an alcoholic beverage emitting from the vehicle.
We're going to relocate.
Suspecting DUI, Bradley asked Holland to continue driving down the road to a gas station. There, Bradley accused Holland of
You think he drunk, but you're going to keep letting him drive.
Yeah, that's weird. That's weird.
drunk.
I ain't never seen that one before. Well, I think you drunk. Well, won't you drive down here to the gas station?
Yeah, there's another video like that with a girl drunk out of her mind and her boyfriend, and he told her to pull over into the shopping plaza.
When asked if he would submit to field sobriety tests, Holland calmly refused.
No, thank you. No, thank you. I'm ready back. For what reason? I'll be under arrest. I'm driving under the influence.
In this dashboard camera footage, you can see the trooper searching through Holland's things before his car was impounded. Later that day, when Holland needed his MacBook, he noticed it wasn't on his inventory slip. He says he assumed it must be with his car at the tow yard.
I decided to ping my MacBook, which was missing, and it pinged to an address.
Using Apple's Find My feature, Holland says his MacBook pinged at a Tinley Park home.
I got me a
Instead,
MacBook.
When you got to the door, what happened?
Well, I was met by him.
him was Trooper Bradley.
Here you go. This yours.
Mm-hmm.
And began to argue with me, and I decided to call the police.
This is a recording of that call.
I have an iMac that was stolen last night.
And what did they say when you confronted them then?
Hang on 1 second.
Okay.
My iPad. How else would I find your address?
And once I called the police, he requested that I hang the phone up.
I'll hang up.
This cell phone video picks up shortly after that 911 call, recorded by Holland's wife, who was waiting in his car. You can see the trooper walk out and hand Holland his MacBook. The trooper even opens his garage door to show Holland his state police vehicle.
It was a very traumatic interaction with him.
A Tinley Park dispatcher eventually called Holland back.
Is everything okay? You're fine?
Yeah, he's a police officer. For some reason, he took my MacBook home with him.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
You probably want to speak to a supervisor over there.
That's what Holland did. He filed a complaint with the Illinois State Police, and the I-Team obtained a copy of the state's internal investigation. According to the findings, investigators determined Trooper Bradley never reported this interaction with Holland to his supervisors, nor did he make note of it in his reports. According
So this is his thing, taking people's shit.
to a transcript of an interview with internal investigators, when Bradley was asked why he took the laptop, he said he was doing Holland a favor. I kept it for his courtesy, like I said with his phone.
Bullshit.
Well, you could have just put that in like inventory, like they said.
Wallet. It's my mistake. I forgot to give him his stuff back, and he tracked it. The report states investigators determined Bradley had violated state police policies, and he was suspended for 1 day.
I feel disheartened.
What
by
he
that.
do?
Mm-hmm.
I'm outraged.
Brendan Brown is Holland's attorney.
What if he didn't have the Find My iPhone application?
After months of court hearings for the DUI charges,
The most rewarding thing for me was receiving a not guilty verdict.
a bench trial found Holland not guilty. He's now suing the state and Trooper Bradley. Bradley did not respond to the I-Team's repeated requests for comment, but in court filings, attorneys representing the state and Bradley have argued Holland's lawsuit should be dismissed, as the trooper has sovereign immunity as a member of law enforcement, and that it was a lawful traffic stop.
Oh, what the hell?
So they can steal shit from you because they're a cop?
Right, and not get charged. Mm-hmm.
Other people, like Sherrod, who maybe couldn't afford a lawyer, and maybe they pled guilty, or maybe they were found guilty, and perhaps their conduct didn't actually match what was alleged.
Well, he's right.
Spokesperson for the agency said ISP has strong oversight of all officers and addresses any discrepancies or complaints when they are identified.
If you're arrested for a DUI, this case is as serious as any case. It can have life-changing experiences. It's devastating. And if you're innocent, that's something that stays with you.
For every DUI arrest made, state police troopers must appear in court, and attorneys tell the I-Team that has led to a staggering amount of overtime for Trooper Bradley. In 2024, state records show Bradley nearly tripled his salary, earning nearly $250,000 in 1 year.
Jesus
No
Christ,
wonder. Yeah, no wonder why he stopping people for DUI.
More than the Illinois State Police Director. A spokesperson for state police told the I-Team Bradley is currently on medical leave after suffering injuries from an accident while he was working.
Bullshit. Anything he did, all those DUIs, they all need to be questioned.
Mm-hmm.
They all need to be questioned, and they all need to get, those people need to get their records at least expunged. Because like the guy said, it's people that he can't afford a lawyer and just said, fuck it. But now they got a DUI charge and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we got a kid of the week here, Phil. We going to Valley Stream, Long Island. Well, we got 11-year-old Joshua Johnson, who has autism, who secretly ordered an Uber using his father's phone. Here's the report.
A local family is both upset and
the family is upset because they feel as though Uber should have shut it down because he had ordered the Uber and he got it in the Uber by himself. But I seen people in the comments talking about so they feel as though that, heard people in the comments saying that, man, I seen people get kids picked up from school and they get in there by themselves.
Yeah. Ubers pick up kids.
Mm-hmm.
after their autistic child who just finished 5th grade somehow managed
You know what's up.
Uber early in the morning, and the driver took the child to the airport where he dropped the boy off alone.
And is this a Uber Black? Because
it's
a
good John.
Okay.
And the adventure and panic does not end there. James Ford has
He's trying to be out. He got his luggage and everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's now live from JFK in Queens. Hi, James.
Did he have an airplane ticket?
No.
And Shirley, we are talking about a boy who lives just 15 minutes away from JFK, but it was an eternity for his parents when the boy got obsessed with flying some 6,700 miles from here. If this were your home at 5:54 a.m. on a Sunday, and this was your 11-year-old...
The young man got up early, had a suitcase at 5 a.m.
Oh, this is not. So if you got a kid that's a little out there like that, wouldn't you think to be mindful of what's going on with him?
Yes.
Like you said, he packing his bags. Y'all don't check on that. So now he got this big ass bag. He lugging down the steps, making all this noise. He go out the front door. Y'all ain't checking on that.
Right.
Y'all don't check your Ring camera to see what the hell's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, he got a cell phone.
He used the dad's phone.
Okay, but then it's say like your Uber's out front or some shit, calling you or something.
Getting into a rideshare vehicle all alone.
Hi, you my Uber?
Could have the same reaction as the child's parents.
And I was pissed, quite honestly. I was.
No, you're stupid.
Would you let? He doesn't appear to be presented as a teenager or an adult. He looks like a kid. Why would you drive off?
Tanisha and Jamel Johnson are the parents of 11-year-old Jamel Josiah Johnson. He likes to have boisterous fun. He's also autistic.
They're really passionate about what they want.
In this case,
I'm just a little curious about what is out there in Japan.
He was obsessed with going to places.
Props to him.
I don't blame you, young boy. You trying to get to Japan.
Exactly.
Seen on TV. So he packed his suitcase, got into the Uber, and off they went.
They sent
His
me
brain ain't think further enough to like how I'm flying out of here, though. I just know I need to get to the airport, the first mission.
Yeah. I'll say no one under 18 should be riding unaccompanied. That's in writing. They sent it to me as well. So I'm like, well, if that's your policy, how did this gentleman decide to just let my 11-year-old get in this car?
That's bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Out an adult.
Well, why you don't have your?
Because I remember when Maya got into like a car accident. She was, I think, like 16. Maybe she was under 18.
Mm-hmm.
And we was like, just call the Uber, you know what I mean, and come home. Or Shay called the Uber. I think Shay called her and told her where they was at, and they picked her up, something like that. It's always been kids getting Uber. There wasn't no 18 and older.
The parents woke up after 6 a.m. panicked. They checked the doorbell cam and saw this, but had no
Look, he
way.
barely can carry that bag. He had to carry that bag from up the steps.
Mm-hmm.
All that knocking and banging and going out the front door. You got a kid that's special, and you don't think to get up out of the bed.
That the SUV had dropped the boy off curbside at Terminal 1 at JFK all by himself.
I don't think that's Uber fault.
No, it's not.
The couple
the father could have had a lock on his phone.
They looking for a goddamn money grab now.
Yes.
also saw that the dad's phone was missing.
When I called my phone, Port Authority police picked up. And that's how we found out that he was with them. And they were like, well, Uber dropped him off. And they said he was on the TSA line.
Where Port Authority police were alerted. The family are calling
Our
them
young
heroes.
man got in the
Not so
line,
much
too.
for the ride
Yeah, he's ready to go.
Yeah.
and driver.
I just really want Uber to be more responsible and making sure that
If I was one of these rich celebrities and I saw this shit, I'd be like, you know what? He earned this trip to Japan. I got him.
Yes, sir.
where that one, you should never pull off without an adult.
Uber told us they're disturbed over what happened and have gotten in contact with the Johnson family. It also said drivers should cancel requests from unaccompanied minors. As for Josiah's parents,
I just don't want any family to have to ever wake up like that again.
I'll never forget what happened.
Watch your kid.
And
can't nobody go out on my front door without me knowing.
And put a lock on your phone so where the kid couldn't order Uber.
Parents say that they heard from an Uber safety agent after they were charged $47 for the trip. They say they're still waiting to hear from Uber corporate headquarters. Reporting live from JFK Airport in Queens.
Yes.
I'm James Ford, Pix 11 News.
Yep, I'm right on your boat. Shaq should give a family a ticket for them to go to Japan, because that was a smart move by the young man. And my man just got up early. He was clothed. He got up early in the morning.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he did so much in the morning without y'all getting up to check on him.
Yeah.
Get up in the morning, probably washed up, ate some breakfast, packed his bags, and left out the front door.
Yep. And knew how to go to the airport and even waited in the TSA line. Shit. That's like a smart young man to me. You can reach the Judgementals on Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube at pnljudgementals. Instagram is _Judgementals, or you can email us at pnljudgementals@gmail.com. Sorry, Phil.
All right, y'all. Peace out.
Hold up, woke that whoa, hold the phone. You think all I do is rap? I can do it on my own. That's why I produce the track. Don't wonder where my crew is at. They'll be back.